doing? Welcome to our cocktails at home. Clearly, I am not at home today, so don't shoot me on that one. Every Sunday, I come back down to the bar and I give the team a bit of a break and I check on everything and just see what's going on. So today you've got me here in the bar, so we have a little bit more equipment, not that much more, but we have a little bit more. And today we are going to be trying something that's going to be maybe a little bit dangerous, but at the same time I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I have never ever done it before, so let's see how that goes. So what we do have is during this, we have just over here, we have our Deliveroo. So in the bar, what we're doing at the moment is we are kind of delivering a whole bunch of stuff via Deliveroo. I'm going to turn the lights on. Give me a second. That's how prepared I am. That's how prepared I am. And the drink that I thought we should try today, it kind of feels a little bit spritzy outside. And I thought kind of like what could be quite cool is kind of a twist on a twinkle, which is essentially some bubbles. Get them wherever you can get them from. Some vodka, I know I've got a favourite, and a little bit of elderflower liqueur or elderflower cordial, just as good. Now what's going to be fun today is that I'm going to attempt what they call sabrage. So I'm guessing with kind of like a knife or something. I don't have very much equipment here. I'm going to try and kind of like knock the top of the bottle off and be super cool and slick, and that may or may not work, okay? I've never ever done it before. Now I've followed some tips. If those tips work, then this is going to be cool. If it doesn't, then you can just kind of like laugh at me. So this drink, you can essentially do something which is kind of like build in a glass, okay? So the glass that we're going to use today is a classic champagne flute, okay? Now, like we were doing before, you can kind of like do little measurements of stuff. I've got what is over here, which I'm going to grab in a second. It's called a jigger. I don't know if that's something you guys have heard of before. Okay, so this makes a measurement of either 25 mil or 50 mil, and yeah, there we go. That's what we're going to do. Now look, I don't know. I like a good drink. I like a good drink as much as the next man. So I thought today what we would do is chuck in a 50 ml measure. Oh, there we go. Badly. And then I've got some of this elderflower cordial, which you can pretty much get anywhere. And I'm going to put in about 25 ml. There we go, like that. Now, what you can do is you can put a little splash of some lemon juice in there. Now, I've been juicing all day because I'm in the bar, so I'm quite lucky today. So I've got a little bit of lemon in there. So you've got your vodka, delicious, okay? My preference is Polish and potatoes, amen to that. Then you've got a little bit of elderflower, then you've got some citrus to kind of like balance it out, which is kind of like quite nice. Then the bubbles, holy moly, okay. So, as I said, I have never done this before, and I'm kind of looking for somewhere along here. It's meant to be some kind of join in the bottle. I'm going to tell you now that this is not, doesn't seem to be that obvious, okay? Well look, should we just try it anyway? Let's see how this goes, okay? I think knife. And you know what's funny about this? I looked online and I wrapped, look at this, I wrapped this tea cloth around the bottle and it froze, okay, on the tea cloth. Oh, thanks. Take the metal off, they're saying. Take the metal off, okay. That's a top tip. Never done this before. Okay, we got the metal off. Okay, should we try now? You know when you weren't destined to be James Bond or a baller or cool? Well, I embody all of those things. So I hope that this humorous take on me trying to sabrage under these conditions that I've been told will work for me. Clearly, it's not that easy. So when next time you see somebody kind of like with a wine glass, kind of like sabering something on YouTube or wherever, let's give them a little bit of respect. It's pretty fucking difficult, excuse my language. Look, I can't do it, doesn't seem to work. Okay, so look, I'm gonna go traditional on this. Is that gonna work even? Wonder if there's any fizz in here. Sorry guys, this is probably when it gets like a bit like radio-like and a bit boring. Okay, okay. That's clearly how you're not meant to open a bottle of champagne, okay? Just so you're clear on that. My sabering technique has clearly not worked, okay? And that, well, that's just disappointing and embarrassing, but it's Sunday, so I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna pour it anyway. So we've got to recap, okay, in our cocktails at home, but this time in a bar, because it's Sunday, so why the heck not? We've got some delicious vodka, a little bit of elderflower cordial, and then a lovely serving of some bubbles just here. Here we go. Okay. Now, that's looking delicious in itself, albeit very messy, but it's a bar, so I can be as messy as I want to be. So sue me. So we want to just on the top, and I think this is kind of like quite a good top tip. Now normally when I'm at home I don't have these bits of equipment, okay? Just over the top I'm breaking the back of this, fuck me, this thing just keeps going and going and going. It's like kind of, what have I done to arouse it so much? I get it, buddy, I get it, you're into me. Maybe just step away for a little bit, I'm making a drink. Is this your friend? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? So, the lemon, okay, what we want to do is take all of that flavor from those beautiful oils. So we're gonna break the back on it and then just dance it around the rim. That's what she said. And then just up and down the stem, okay? You can touch the base if you want to, but just work that stem because as he discards his lemon, every time I pick it up, I have that lovely kind of fresh kind of citrusness that just stays with me for the whole drink. Now, if you wanted to, you could garnish it. Personally, when I've found it's a garnish and it's floating in there, just sort of like it gets in my nose or in my mouth or wherever, so. Maybe too much elderflower. I think I put 25 ml in, so half a shot. Maybe I should have done like 15 or something. A bit of citrus to remedy that, okay? It sometimes feels in cocktails that you've got like citrus and sweetness and they're doing battle. You've got to find that sort of like balance somewhere along the line. So that's what we do. So guys, today was super short and sweet, and I just wanted to say thanks so much for tuning in on a Sunday. If you can find yourself a bottle of fizz, it can be anything. Cava, Prosecco, vintage champagne if you have access to it. Find some vodka, okay? A little bit of elderflower cordial. Now, if you don't have elderflower cordial, you know me, let's swap it up. Let's go for some Ribena, some Kiora. It doesn't matter, just have some fun with it. And then just lastly, top it up, a little bit of garnish of citrus, and away you go. Okay, I'm in a basement bar. I think we're going to get quite a few orders. They seem to be sort of slowly coming in now. So what I will do is I will sign off and just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back next week at 4 o'clock. Okay, so just in time for the PM's briefing so that you can get a little glass in your hand ready for the madness and enjoy a little afternoon drink. So I hope you enjoyed today's twist on a twinkle. Cheers. Try not to make so much mess. Don't know what the hell happened with the sabering, but you know what? I tried. Be safe. Be nice to one another. If you need anything, just send us some instant messages and we can focus on cocktails that you want us to make. Big love, as they say. See you soon. Bye now. Oh.